Hey guys, it's Chris. In today's video, we're going to be going over which one's better, the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One. I figured we'd make this video because the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X are right around the corner. Just stop it, dude. Just stop it. Okay. We're going to talk about the console designs themselves. So the Xbox One, actually when it first came out, it was really bulky. It was a big bulk system. Where with the PlayStation 4, it was still pretty bulk. But throughout the years, when they were released, throughout the years, they made smaller versions. They made like the Slim for the PlayStation 4. They made the Series S and the Series X for the Xbox One. So they made smaller versions of the consoles. But if I had to choose, I prefer the console design of the Xbox One. It's, I have the S, and it's a lot smaller, and I prefer that one over my PlayStation 4 Slim. Just the design, I prefer Xbox. So we are doing a point system. So we're going to do, at the end of the video, we're going to see how many points goes to Xbox and how many points goes to PlayStation 4. So over console design, Xbox has 1, PlayStation 0. So that's the console design. Now we are going to talk about the controllers. Now, the Xbox One fits really good in your hand. The grip's pretty good. I like the triggers. The buttons are, A, X, Y, and B, all that. This is actually a Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare sticker on this. So this is actually just a regular Xbox One controller, white, but I just have a sticker on it. So what I actually really like about these controllers is, like I said, is the grips, the joysticks, and the triggers. Those are pretty good. And I like the size. It's good. It fits good in my hand. I like that. That's good. PlayStation 4. This is actually a lot smaller, obviously compared to the Xbox One. It's really smaller. The joysticks, like I said before, are vertical on this one, not on Xbox. So it's got an okay grip. It's got that touchpad in the middle. It's not bad. The only complaint I have to say is it's a lot smaller. So between the two, if I had to decide which one I liked better, I'd definitely give it to the Xbox. It just feels so much better in your hands, and the grip and the triggers are just perfect in my opinion. So that's the controllers. Now we're going to be talking about the exclusives. Xbox One really didn't have a variety of exclusives. It had basically Gears 4, Gears 5. It had Forza 2 to 4. So we got like 3 different Forza games on the Xbox One. Halo 5, Halo Master Chief Collection. So on Xbox One, the exclusives really, they were kind of all the same. On PlayStation 4, we had Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us Part 2, Uncharted 4, Spider-Man, PlayStation 4. That's where PlayStation beat Xbox, was with the exclusives. Just Uncharted 4, Uncharted 4, Spider-Man, PlayStation 4, God of War. They were just so great, and that's why I would definitely have to give exclusives to PlayStation 4, because just between those 3 games, the PlayStation rocked it out. So much variety. It wasn't the same game, just looking better. It was different IPs, different games, and that's why I like it, and that's why I give it to PlayStation. Now we're moving on to graphics. Xbox One may have more power under the hood, but the PlayStation 4, with all those great exclusives, they all looked amazing on the PlayStation 4. The lighting, the color, the sharpness, it all looked good on a PlayStation 4. So the Xbox One may have more power, but the graphics were just amazing on the PlayStation 4. Like Ghost of Tsushima, that shit looked amazing. Uncharted 4, one of my favorite PlayStation 4 games. That looks amazing, and that game's 4 years old, and I still love playing it. Graphically, I would have to give it to PlayStation. Alright, now this is where Xbox comes back in the lead. The online group chat or, party chat on Xbox One is so much better than PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4, it's kind of just simple, but, it's choppy, it's not that good. Where on Xbox One, it's easy to get into a party. You just get to somebody's name, hit X, booms right into a party. If it's just you and somebody else, you can make it party invite only. So it's just easy to talk with a friend if you're gaming online. And I think Xbox does that so much better than PlayStation. So that's why Xbox wins group chat, or yeah, group chat. Online subscriptions.
No, wait, you guys start over.
Now we're talking about online subscriptions. So we're talking about like Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Network or PlayStation Now. PlayStation Now is completely something different, but PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live. So Xbox Live, you know, you can get free games with gold. Same thing with PlayStation Plus. You can get free games every month. And they're not really good, but where Xbox beats PlayStation is with Game Pass. Game Pass, you can play over, 400 plus games on your Xbox One, and it's awesome. And with Game Pass Ultimate or Xbox Ultimate, you can play Game Pass, Gold, and EA Access, all for $15 a month. And you get all those. You get Game Pass. So for online services, I'd probably have to give it to Xbox. And Xbox is so much better when you play games online. You get into lobbies so much quicker. It's not like lagging and shit. Their servers are a lot more smoother than on PlayStation N. Average all rating, if I had to rate both of these consoles 1 out of 10, I would give the Xbox One a 7 out of 10 because Game Pass is basically Netflix for games. So you can play so many different games on your Xbox One, and there's so many different variety. There's fighting, racing, all on Game Pass. You pay every month, and it's actually really good. And then the controller it feels good, and it fits great, and it's a nice, good controller. So it's good to have a good controller to play all those 400 plus games with Game Pass. So yeah, that's why I give the Xbox One a 7 out of 10. If I had to rate that a 1 out of 10, I'd give the PlayStation 4 a 9 out of 10. Because the PlayStation 4 exclusives just were amazing, dude. All the best moments that I can think of this generation were on the PlayStation 4. Uncharted 4, The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War. All those best moments that I like. Spider-Man PlayStation 4, all those best moments were on PlayStation 4. And that's probably why I give PlayStation 4 a 9 out of 10, because all the great exclusives. Even though Xbox One has more points, I personally prefer the PlayStation 4 because there were so many great exclusives this generation on the PlayStation 4. And that's why I personally would have to give it to the PlayStation 4. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget that like and subscribe button. Peace.